Hello and welcome. Here I am in Turkey with the Ricoh GRiiX. Now this particular video is going to showcase Turkey in black and white. So I've set the camera up to take black and white photos, and I've set it up on the snap focus, so I'm focused from about 3 feet right through to infinity, so I don't need to worry about focus points on any of these particular photos. So here's the first one, just to get me warmed up. It's lovely and sunny, and I'm now moving along, just taking some in this small fishing harbour, which is great. And I just love not worrying about the colour, although it is very beautiful here and lots of colours. I'm just focusing on street photography, shapes, shadows and textures, etc. So here we've got a nice couple of cats watching the fish. I'm sure they are feeling hungry. So let's move on. Just here I've just noticed a bike amongst all these plants, etc. I thought it might take a nice photo. It's probably a bit busy, but it's okay. It's all part of getting warmed up, getting used to the light and the camera. Now I just love this scene. I'm taking this one first of all in landscape. I've got the boat in the right hand side down the bottom and the boat on the left towards the back, and I think that takes a lovely black and white picture with the mountains in the back. I'm just doing a portrait now, similar photo, same boats, but just to give a slightly different perspective. Now I like these rocks down here, so I'm just going a bit lower to take a picture across this sort of beach front, if you can call this a beach. I just had to get a photo of this chap. The good thing is I don't need to focus because it's all in focus from about 3 feet to infinity. Now I like this one because I've framed this particular boat between these branches and umbrellas. Now here I've noticed this frame, and I thought, I know, I'll try and use this as a frame. And there we go. You've got the scene through that frame at a slight angle. And I'm doing the same here with this. I'm trying to frame this boat in the background. I think that worked out quite well. Here I just love the shadows that's been created, and this narrow street with the motorbikes parked either side with the shadows again. Then I'm not quite sure why I took this one, but just take it anyway, and I thought I'll show you. Nothing particularly special, but always take them. And I wanted to get this one. This is the scene at this cafe along the front here. And then these two chaps come out. I wish I was a bit quicker, but anyway, I got them just going into that shadow with their shadows coming backwards, which I thought was quite nice. And now this cyclist, I wanted to get the cyclist in that triangle, and that just about worked okay. And then again I wanted this lady that was just walking into the triangle of light. And then on the left hand side I could see this person, and I thought that'd take a nice photo, being that her clothes were black and white. And this was more of a hip shot. I've got this chap on the right hand side as I walked past, but I just kept the camera low. And then here there's a chap just walking towards this pocket of light, and I wanted to wait until he got there, and I just stood and waited, and there he is. He's in the pocket of light, and I thought that made a nice black and white photo. And then again we've got a nice narrow street here with a little motorbike leading out to the sea with a boat in the background. And again, this is a bit busy, but I like the shadows. Obviously lots of pinks down here, but I was determined to keep this in black and white. And here I've got a couple of people walking into the light and a biker coming this way, or a motorcyclist. And now this chap's just walking across the front of the shop, and I thought that would make a nice shot with a shop in the background. And then we've got a family, and I just wanted them to get together and then come across into that pocket of light there. And we've got some leading lines up to them. Here I'm just doing a look-up shot. And now I've got this chap just walking into the shadow. So I'm really working with shadows on this one because I know that they're all going to be black and white, and the same with this chap. Now this chap just over on my right, just sitting there. Thought I'll just get a shot of that. We've got the pavement giving us leading lines up to him. And then just walking along a bit further, I really like this particular scene, so I've taken this one in landscape with the fisherman just preparing his boat, and then he's just turning the boat round, pulling that rope. And again, I've got another nice scene here. So although this is street photography, of course I'm walking along the harbour front. Now what can I do with this lamp? I really love the idea of this, so I'm trying to line this up so that I've got that scene in the background, and we've got the lamp being used as a nice dark frame. We've got a road sweeper, lots of shadows and lines, and then just a chap sitting there on the beach, sort of silhouetted. So I thought that was nice. Then I love this boat again with the background, and I've got that tree on the left just coming in to the shot on the left hand side. I just had to take this. This was a little painting on the side of the van. And then this dog's just laying here, and I tell you what, the dogs are fat in this part of Turkey. There's lots of feeding stations for them. They really look after them. Then again, I like this. This is the harbour entrance for ferries and car ferries, etc. Here I just want the road and the scene in the background, so this is more of a landscape photo, but again the camera copes quite well. Love these shadows here, so I just want this shot with the shadows on the right and the light on the left. Now here I've noticed a cat inside a boat, and I thought that might take a nice shot. So I didn't like that first shot, so I've gone back and the cat's moved towards me, and I think that one's come out okay, especially as the black and white. Now I've got a motorbike coming up behind me now, so I'm just waiting, and there's the shot with the shadows on the right and the bike going through. Now this road, I just wanted to be a bit artistic here and thought I'd get dark and light. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and I thought it was quite nice. And so, keeping to the theme, I quite like these trees. Now of course I'm not worried about the blue sky because I'm doing black and white, so I've got the dark tree and the white sky. And here again I liked all the shadows. When you're doing black and white, you're not really looking at the colour too much, you're looking at all the different shades. And the same with this one. I just like the white background with the dark blinds. Now here I noticed a mirror, and I just about got that biker coming through with the mirror, and I'm doing the same here for the taxi. I've got the taxi in the mirror and the taxi just sweeping past, and I've got a biker coming through again. Here I thought this was an idea to have a bit of a frame leading through to the scene in the background. And I really like this shot. Again, a bit artistic I suppose, but I can see that hanging on the wall of a hotel.